Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is the Elite Medical Imaging Tips. So today we are going to look at ultrasound probes and the kind of examination you should use each of them for. Most persons they be confused on the kind of probe they should be using for different kind of ultrasound examinations. They don't know the exact kind of probe they should be using. So I'm going to explain and introduce us to different kind of probe and the kind of ultrasound examination you should use each of them for. Now, before we delve into that, let's look at what ultrasound probe does and their role. Now, ultrasound probe is the part of the ultrasound machine that produces image of the human body, that produces image of the internal structures of the human. Now, this is how they works. They transmit high frequency ultrasound waves of over 2000 Hz. Now, they receive the echoes that bounce from the human tissues. Now they transmit these echoes into electrical signals. Now it is these electrical signals that produce images we see on the screen. That's how the ultrasound probes work. They can also be called the transducer. If you cannot call them ultrasound probe, you can call them the transducer. Now let's look at different kind of ultrasound probes. We are going to start with the curvilinear probe. This is called the curvilinear probe. It is used to scan deeper structures of the human body. They can be used in abdominal scan, obstetric scan, pelvic scan. Used to scan deeper structures, like when we want to do scans that involve the deeper structures of the body, like the liver, the kidney, the gallbladder. You use the curvilinear probe. Another kind of probe we'll be looking at is the linear probe. This here is the linear probe. Now these ones are used to scan superficial structures. They are not used for deeper structure. They are used to scan superficial structures. Like in vascular ultrasound, you use this. In soft tissue scan, you use this. Another kind of probe we're looking at is the cardiac probe. This here is the cardiac probe. It is used to scan the heart in echocardiography. This is used. It is called the cardiac probe. Another kind of probe we're looking at is the transvaginal probe. Now, you can agree with me that there is a kind of scan that are referred to the endoscan, like the transrectal scan, the transvaginal scan. They are scanned through inside, like from inside the body. Like this now is used in scanning from the vagina, like it will be inserted through the vagina. It is called the transvaginal probe. So those are the kind of probe we'll be looking at. We look at 4 types of probe: the linear probe, the curvilinear probe, the cardiac probe, and the transvaginal probe. I will look at the situations and the examinations we should use each of them. I believe this video was helpful. Please do well to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.